What are the top 3 improvements for return on investment? And this is from an article from the Wall Street Journal that Kyle found. Kyle?
Hardwood floor refinishing. I'm just doing a remodel of my place and I've refinished my floors. It's a revelation. I mean,
Oh. And what color are you going with? Because that's what everybody asks.
So I thought I was going with sort of really dark, almost black. They're a beautiful dark brown. Oh my God, it's so pretty. But I like darker. I'm doing white wall. I'm doing sort of not terribly modern.
Yeah. Well, okay. Or new wood flooring. But isn't it interesting putting wood flooring down or changing the wood floor? No more of that honey oak yellow color, right? We're either going to kind of a gray or we're going dark, but
yeah, it's not gold. It's not a golden color. Golden color is done. Yeah.
And it's not high gloss. It's matte.
Yeah, mine is matte, and boy, is it pretty.
Matte's pretty.
Yeah.
So insulation upgrade, I quibble with that. I mean, that was part of a realtors, National Association of Realtors study.
Well, you know what? It's interesting. I was in a friend's house the other day. I could hear the other units. And I was thinking to myself, maybe they didn't put as much insulation like the neighbors. So when they upgraded, when they did the last works, they didn't sort of add when they could, when walls were open, insulation for sound. So in a condo, you sort of want to hear anyway. So insulation can be warmth. It can be keeping it cool. It can also be sound. Here we go.
Got it. All right. Consider the smaller things that are likely to turn buyers off and fix them fast. Get rid of strong odors is an easy thing to do.
So this is a deep cleaning. And I've got a forensic cleaner, and it costs about $350, $400, depends on the size. It costs more for a bigger place, but it could add like $4,000 to the.
And we're talking about clean like you've never, like when you first walked in, like get behind everything, clean the air filter, right?
Yeah, there's not a thing that is untouched.
Right.
It's like a brand new home.
Aim to fix anything that an inspection would turn up.
Well, sometimes you don't know, because inspections are picayune, and they're intended to be, because otherwise the inspector feels that they haven't done anything of value. So, but it's the things that will turn up and be important. You know, like one of the little nits you can do really easily is change those GCI or whatever they're called.
GFCI, right?
Yeah. Keep going.
Anything that isn't broken, don't bother with. And we have this happen where somebody will say to us, my furnace is a little bit older. Should I replace it? That would be nice, except it's not going to impress buyers like a fancy clean kitchen would,
And going back to, because I'm a big believer in, if you're going to upgrade your mechanicals for various reasons, do it, because it's a good thing to do. But if in this market, it doesn't have a return on investment in the same way as what Anne just said.
Right.
So offer instead a home warranty for a year, because that'll just take the whole mechanicals thing off the, off the table.
That's a $600 item roughly.
Sold.
Versus replacing one for $2,500 to $5,000.
Right.
Yeah. And you can paint cabinets, put on new door pulls, and make a huge difference. And then you mentioned this.
I love this. Don't you love this? Compare and contrast. Now, they don't know whether the resodding will make a difference, but doesn't it take that house from spooky old place where, some murders happened to a place that I might like to see? That's nice people live there.
People ask me too, when their gardens are old and messy and whatever, should I replant and spend a fortune in landscaping? Oftentimes I'll say, just put down mulch. Mulch makes it clean, and people can envision their own plants there, whatever they like, whether they want flowering azaleas or boxwoods or whatever. But it does very similarly to a garden bed, what you see right here. So
yeah, make it look alive, not dead.
Exactly.